All right, I'm starting recording. All right, so go up to File, Mike and Dave. Click on File. Click on Import for Airport Scenery Gateway. You got to type in the search box KCTK. You know, you can do it while it's you can do it while it's downloading. I want to wait for Dave.
Okay, mine's 48, 50% right now. Everybody's got a favorite link that I do. uh-huh. 95% down. Hang on. Bingo. Okay.
Do you
Ingersoll.
you see it? You see it in the window? Airport ID of the name.
Yes.
Highlight it and go to next,
Next.
and it should put the airport in place. Oh yeah, there's only one, so take that one. Highlight it and next.
Okay. It says recommend. Click on that.
Yeah, there's only one, so take that one. And go next.
And, okay. Now I got the airport and it's all green.
But that's all you have. You don't have the ortho or anything behind it.
Correct.
Okay, well, we're not going to play with that now because that's another program. All we're going to play with today is runways and some buildings. All right, look at the screen, guys, or the stream. And your shit should look exactly like mine. Up in the upper right-hand corner, there is a box.
No, mine does not. Only thing I'm seeing is just the runways. I don't see the buildings that.
There are no buildings. I told you, stop looking at the stream for a sec, or look at the stream and ignore your airport.
Okay.
I have the buildings because I went and used what's called Widowmaker, and that pulls the ortho right behind it. All we want to play with today, I'm sorry, Mike? Oh, you have Widowmaker? Oh, shit, go ahead. You know how to use it, right? It's okay. Well, okay. Well, let's just concentrate on WED for the time being. I don't know, David, if you even have WED or Widowmaker. I don't remember if you put it on there or not.
At one time, but we did not this time. No.
Okay. Well, we never got rid of it, so you probably have it, but for right now, it's fine. So look at the stream. You're telling me where my mouse is circling, and I'll wait. You don't have this information in the upper right-hand corner.
Okay, there's the mouse is moving now. Right there. Okay, click on that. Okay, let's see. I got the information, but there's a whole lot of it, so I need to.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. And
Mine is expanded.
okay, well, I mean, again, Dave especially, and I do love you, I would forget about trying to do it on your WED and just pay attention to the stream.
Okay.
So Mike is right. These little arrows that I'm clicking on, these are all the groups that we can have in an airport. So, and if you look at the stream, you'll see that I've just closed them all. So the taxiways, right now I've highlighted taxiways. If I click the eye and get rid of them, see what's going on? Right. Well, what happens in this particular case, which is true of a lot of airports in X-Plane, the computer built it, not a person. So all they did was they grabbed the coordinates and had the computer build it. So these taxiways are completely wrong. So I'm going to highlight the taxiways. I'm going to delete it. And just bear with me here. In a second, you're going to see X-Plane. And file, save, export. Watch what happens, because I can reload the scenery, which we're going to do here. And it won't take very long because there's not a lot to see right here. You mother. All right. Two can play this game. Yeah. That's all right. No, I'll have to just reload real quick. And Dave, last night when I was talking to you, I've got 3 monitors. I do not fly across all 3. So I'm able to have WED in one window, X-Plane in another, and I can go back and forth and watch the reload. I don't have to minimize and bring it up again and so on and so forth.
Right. Well, with this 4th monitor that I've got now, I think I could probably put it in the 4th and actually still have the 3 windows up. I'm not sure, but I believe I can.
Or you can turn off 2 of the monitors. You're right. How big is the 4th monitor?
It's a 22-inch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over here. It's on the 4th monitor now. I did not see what you did when you went to that thing.
All I did was highlight the taxiway and delete. Got rid of it. File save, and then file export scenery.
Cessna 172 SP performance limits.
Export scenery pack, right?
Yes, not to the gateway. Okay. Now, if you look at the stream, the taxiways that we had are all gone. Right? Okay. Let the fun begin.
Taxiways are all gone.
Right. All right. So we're going to go to the top of the runway 18. Okay. Yeah, I do. And if you want to throw Widowmaker up there, it'll probably help you. Yeah. We're going to fix that here in a second. It's sitting off to the side in mine too. All right, so here's the key. Anytime you're dealing with WED, whatever you're not working on, you want to lock. And if you look at the stream, there's a little lock key. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to lock everything except runway 18 and 36. Whoops. Everything gets marked except runways. Now, drop your menu down on runways because you have 2 runways here. So lock 9 and 27 so we don't move it. Correct. And then if you look at the stream, if you click on the runway, it'll highlight it. And all we're going to do, we're going to match this puppy up as best as possible. And just follow along. Well, follow on the stream. Right, right. And if you see now, 3.6 is kind of off kiltered. It's kind of drifting a bit. Okay. It gets much better. All right, we'll stay down here for a second. So we're at the 3.6 threshold. And what we want to do is we're going to take this, go like that. And then we're going to be very careful because markings. I'm going to highlight the marking. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this little marking. We're going to put it right there. We're going to come back up. Grab this, stick it there. And back up to the top here.
That which is underlying, that's kind of like a ortho or something?
Well, it is ortho, but what it is, it's called Wedomaker. It's a great little program that you start before WED, and it actually brings in the orthos underneath the airport, so it gives you the guideline.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? So all I did was yeah, it's really good. So all I did with 18 and 3.6 was make sure everything was lined up. We're going to now lock 18 and 3.6. Whoops. Not yet. Oh, yeah, I'll show you. We can do a lot. So now I'm just going to go over to 9 and 2.7. Correct. Sorry? Oh, hell, I have my hand on Control S all the time. Yep. And Control S is your shortcut key to save. Okay, so now we have a set of markings right down here. And we're going to highlight that one side. We're going to grab it. Highlight that side. We're going to grab it. Here's another one.
Those incorrect ones were put in by X-Plane.
The whole thing was put in by X-Plane.
Okay.
Yeah. Where else do I have one? That's about it. All right. Oops. So windsocks. We have a bunch of windsocks out here. And watch this. Somewhere, if you use ortho, you'll see exactly where the windsocks should be. And you just kind of search for it. But if you don't, just put it off to the side or the runway like they're supposed to be.
Well, that's those little green things that you're hovering over there just a second ago.
Yep.
Okay.
And they turn when I play with them. They turn orange. I grab them. I drop them.
To where you want? Or
Yeah, to where I want.
Okay.
Exactly right, Mike. All right. So now, File, save, file, export scenery pack, developer, reload. Now, the runways in this airport, and Mike's right, what you need to do is go to SkyVector or AirNav and study the characteristics of the airport. And I'll give you a little shortcut here in just a second. I want to make sure this thing is looking right. Yeah, and you can take the longitude, latitude, and copy them because this program relies on longitude, latitude. Okay. Kind of close, you know. There's the windsock. There's the whole short. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to put the taxiways back in. So, locking everything down. So, there is no, you got a back taxi apparently to 1-8. And basically all we're going to do here, actually watch the, look at the stream here in a second. I'll give you all the characteristics where the mouse is right now. So the name of the runway 1836, 3901 feet. The heading 181.12, longitude, latitude, blah blah blah. The center of the thing. It's a runway. What's the I can change it. I can change it to concrete, grass, dirt, gravel, snow, transparent, whatever I want. We'll leave it alone. I can put a shoulder in there if I want to. I can put center lights. I can put distance signs. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit you can do, and you just play with it. But for right now, what we're going to do... Yes, exactly. Right. So right now, since we don't have a taxiway category over here, I highlighted Ingersoll, and I do Control G. You'll see what happens. Highlight the airport, Control G, and it makes a group. You rename it taxiways. Then all you need to do is grab it. Or at least try to. And then come over. The shortcut key for taxiways is T. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's T. But see where the mouse is floating? We're going to do this right now. So I click on taxiway. It opens up a window above the airport map, and it gives me all the information that I want. Pavement type, roughness, heading, markings, lights. And it's as simple as doing this. If I have my taxiway highlighted, I click, 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 press enter. Watch. Now I'll show you how to make curved lines in a second. I mean, and that's really, now there's some of the tricks of the trade. You always want to make sure that your taxiways are shoved underneath your runway just a little bit. Oh, or you'll have a gap. And it will bounce. And we go like this. Go here. Yeah, I mean, it really is quite simple. I'm going to get... No, I just put it there. I actually made a mistake. Hold on. I hope I don't delete the whole fucking thing. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. We're going to change the name, though, to Taxi. This would be 1-8. All right, so we'll come down very quickly, do the same thing down here, click on taxiway, click. Well, it does. It's not, I mean, it looks like it might be grass, but go here, click off. Underneath, file, save, file, export, and developer reload. Have we blown your mind yet, David? Or are you kind of following a little bit?
I'm trying to follow, but again, I'm hearing you talking here, and
The delay is killing you.
yeah, the delay is. But I am trying to follow.
All right.
You are streaming this, right?
I am streaming it and I'm recording it.
Okay, that's great. So I can watch it later and follow along as you're actually talking.
Okay. So, I mean, that's it basically. And one of the problems is the gap. Right? See that, guys? So now, we turn this puppy around. That tells me I have to shove that thing underneath the runway even more. Yep. So let's go back. And I mean, again, everything that we do is just really easy to fix. All right. We're going to grab this one and we're going to just extend it in. It's a lifesaver. And then markings. Line attributes. It's a runway hold and hold short pulsating. Runway hold short, save. Oh, let's do one other thing while we're here. Let's do lights. Taxiway blue. Oh, a lot of people do that. Oh, you fuck. I didn't want to reload the aircraft. Okay.
Performance limits.
Developer reload the scenery.
Yeah, Mike, Dave actually did that for M05 for me.
Yeah.
He made it and shared it with me.
It hasn't been accepted yet. I got to clean it up, but I can send it to you or somehow give it to you. Ooh, what the hell is that right there? Yeah, I don't know. We'll clean that up in a second, but I'm looking for.
Oh, now I see what you're talking about.
How come there doesn't seem to be a delay, Dave?
Oh, there is. So there's I put lights around the turnaround point and everything. That's exactly right. So I don't know that one. I don't know where those lines came from in X-Plane. But that's okay. For the lack of for the benefit of time, we're going to do another taxiway from the ramp area, and we're going to make it grass. So we're going to go taxiway, asphalt, grass. And guys, I'm really just going to slap it on here, but we're going to go here, here. Yep. And again, I just rushed to get through it. And make it daytime. Where the hell did it go? Oh, well, hold on. I'm bringing back WED because there's something we have to understand about WED. It's kind of like your scenery, custom scenery folder. It has to be in order. Whatever's on top is on top, okay? Like layers. So let's take this and put it down here. 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 File. Save. export. And then after this, we'll build a ramp real quick and throw some buildings on there.
Did you hear where Joe's golfing tomorrow?
Lucky bastard.
Shinnecook.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Chrysler. It's funded all by Chrysler. And Joe is invited.
All right, so what did we do wrong?
They've even got to win a car for hole-in-one.
Even better.
Well, you got to get the hole-in-one first.
Taxiways. Huh. File, save, file, export. Oh. I'm not ready to do that yet, but that's all right. Drag it out of the way, developer, and reload.
So did you pick this up to trial and error? Or
Yeah.
to YouTube?
Well, yeah, I watch YouTube, and then I got the manual and printed it out and read it. You know, and as you can see, it is trial and error, and it could be an issue with X-Plane. Let's build a ramp and see how that works.
Al, you got a radio in the background?
TV.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'm not really watching it. I can shut it off.
I don't. Yeah, makes some sense. The taxiway shows under pavement. Okay, regardless, let's go here. And let's do a ramp. So a ramp is the same as a taxiway, but you cut holes into it if you want to. And let's just make it, what do we want? Concrete, asphalt? We'll make it concrete. Here, 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 here.
No, I don't hear anybody.
I'm thinking.
I'm listening.
And then let's go up here. And we'll put a brown one. Let's do this one.
So if you're building the Denver International Airport, you want to put all the buildings under the ground.
No, you don't.
There's what about how many 8 stories under the ground there?
Yeah, but that, you're not going to simulate that. That's going to be the problem.
Just kidding.
Where is this? And highlight that. Is Mike on?
No, he's still on the phone.
Okay. KC. File. I know I don't want that.
So you just basically duplicated both hangars.
That's exactly right. Nice. That's pretty good observing there, young man. Developer reload. Let's see what it looks like.
So if
You don't. You can duplicate if you pick a building, you can duplicate exactly what you've already picked out and just place a bunch of them, and that is Control Shift D for duplicate. Explain. Yeah, Explain, the latest version, comes with a bunch of, well, we got buildings. Cool. Explain, the latest version, comes with a bunch of really cool buildings that you can do. If you look at the stream here, I'm going to bring it back in. Hold on. I'm listening.
I want to open up a new airport.
Mm-hmm.
So I clicked that QS to set out.
Mm-hmm.
Look down there. It says real well. When I click on Key West Airport, I come up. It says Vertex no current.
Yeah, just do that file import from Gateway and grab the. Okay. So, yeah, move it away real quick. So, what I'm going to do now, just to kind of play around, nighttime, there's nothing. Right? Hold on. So, we're going to put some lights up, and we'll put an office building in. I really wish the stream wasn't behind. I wish there was a way to talk on the stream. There's no way I could do that because WED is ahead of it. Anyway, you just go up here and whatever you want to search for. Cars. Type in lights. And where is that little area flood? Small. Put one there. put one there, there, here.
It's obviously not a municipal airport.
Sorry.
I said, obviously not a municipal airport. They couldn't afford that much lighting.
Yeah.
Where do you get into these boundaries?
Hold on. Yeah, that's later.
These guys that sell JFK for $10 are not really getting much for their money, are they?
No, it really is a lot of trial and error. And I mean, it's just you just got to absolutely take your time. There's a lot of shortcuts that I know, but it would kind of like ruin it until you figure it out. I can change multiple things at one time.
It must take them years almost to build those big airports.
Well, not really. Let's go ahead and file, save, file, export. And make it nighttime. There's nothing there. Developer, reload.
Do you usually want Shift and K to change the time?
Yeah, Shift and K, Shift and L. Wait, you see this on the stream.
Very nice.
Now, somebody tell me what's wrong.
Oh, I love it.
What? Well, okay, good. Right. And again, very simple to fix. So, looks like all the edge ones. So we come over here, we zoom in really tight. Watch what we do here.
Just spin them.
You just spin them. You're right, Al.
Yeah.
You spin them to the direction you want to put them. Get that little clover leaf thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever work? Did you ever work on those like design your new home programs?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, because they're kind of on the same theme as this.
It's exactly what it is.
CAD, is that what it's called?
It's yes. That's not. That's a type of. Yeah, it's called a computer aid drafting.
When we were building furniture, we had a program similar to that.
Yeah, you use CAD. And again, if I was conscious, I would have placed it, spun it fixed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This is a demo. This is
Yeah, it really is.
But this is good information for me
Right. No, I'm just,
and anybody else that is a little unsecure themselves.
yeah, I'm not going to do all the lights, but
no.
I did most of them. You'll see what happens here in a second. Yeah.
This is why they pay me the big buck,
The $1.
so I can hire people like you to do it.
So that section of the airport is done.
Nice.
And,
In a minute.
and you can, I mean, let's see what else we have here. There's different types of lighting.
Of course, there'll be tons of different stuff. Yeah.
You know, you can pick lights that have, blue, and I mean, it's just, you got to just get in there and play with it. All right, what do we need to put in here? How about
Control tower.
you want a control tower?
Well, sure.
Sure. Okay. Go to the search
Or whatever you like, Dave. You do what you want.
tower.
This is a small airport, so it'd have a little one.
Yeah, the problem is they don't have a lot of little ones. But that's okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use this one because it'll give us a tower and a hangar.
Yeah, that looks like. Yeah, exactly.
All you do is click on the scenery. You turn that puppy any way you want it to go. And you can place it, again, anywhere you want to. Now, here's the problem. The parking lot in this particular object is asphalt, right?
Yeah.
The concrete ramp looks weird, right? So, we'll get rid of all that. And under buildings. Okay. Now, when you do a lot of buildings, there's another step that I'll show you in a second. You have to actually change what's called the app.dat file, apt.dat. That is the file that contains all the buildings that you're putting in here. And if you, I know I'm jumping all over. I mean, in an hour or 2 hours, we can't cover everything. But if you want AI traffic that taxis, you got to have a control tower. But you don't have to place it. You can make it invisible. But you got to create a frequency. It can be any frequency you want.
There you go.
And there's daytime. All right, a couple more things real quick on this one. We need well, let's put some cars in the parking lot.
We need some trees, Dave.
Fuck you.
I knew it was gonna come. What are you gonna be doing?
That's what I'm doing right now. Ba, 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 ba. And we'll put one here. File, save, file, export. The row one it did. Yeah. Developer reload. It's a lot easier. Use two of the screens. All right, let me do this.
Dave, do you have X-Plane running at this time?
Well, yeah, I have to.
Okay. That's oh, yeah.
That's very good, Dave. I like how those red cars turn different colors.
Yeah, no, it'll be a random pick.
Oh yeah.
So, and then we need, what do we need? Anybody? Anybody?
A little extra, some planes.
There you go.
You're missing a few planes.
We'll get there.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
So let's put a plane there. We'll put a plane there. In honor of Al, we'll put a plane there.
Yes, you put in a figure.
We'll put that there. And
It's a little big for this airport, but
what's that? The FedEx one?
I don't know what you put in there, but
Put that down there. Yeah, I can make these. Yeah, AI driven. And then, oh, you wanted fuel. So, and we'll put a GA fuel thing right there. How does this thing work? Oh, we want it that way. And then we need a fuel truck. Put the fuel truck right there. Actually, let's move that out of the way. Oops. File save, file export, developer reload.
is there any way that you can make those objects solid so that it's kind of disastrous to run into them?
No, X-Plane does not have collision yet. Yeah.
Some next plane didn't, or FSX didn't want it, so it's great.
I'm waiting for that
Well,
FedEx to taxi out on the grass there.
That taxi was going.
That's good, Dave.
yep, they do. Really wish I could figure out, and I will. Markings, buildings, taxiways. Why is it not taxiway?
I got a dumb question. On that cop car you got,
Yep.
his lights are flashing.
Yes, sir.
He is parked, and I know this is nitpicking, and I'm not. Is there a way to have a parked cop car sitting there without his lights flashing?
Not yet. Somebody.
There's another.
No, no. They only have one police car.
Thank you. That answered my question.
Yeah, if you look at the if you look at the stream, there's only one police car. All right, so real quick, I want to show you Widowmaker before we get done here in a little bit. But what you can do, let me see, maybe that works. Pull it down to the bottom, so that's on the bottom. That fucking taxiway thing's really bugging me.
Might see the problem.
Talk to me.
I'm looking at Key West International, which was the rebuilt one. They have the airport at every single heading is in alphabetical order. Building below ABC, above the tower, lights above. I don't know if that was something or if that's
So ATC buildings.
something that wasn't. Well, that's how he started it out. They did it through
Well, we can try that. All right, so let's do. Right, let's do a ramp start. And this is again how you get your planes and AI to run around the airport, kind of like my Illinois Valley that I did. But you know what? Hold on. Let's go back. I want to add a couple things. Hangar. Whoops. HANGAR.
So if you have a little airport and you just like to make a couple changes, you just change your airport and then put it in your custom scenery. And
You can change any airport in custom scenery, Al, through this program.
so whenever you get a Windows update, you just want to save that so that
Windows updates do not do anything to X-Plane's custom scenery.
okay. Well, how do they get in there?
How do what get in where?
Well, how come there's a pretty nice? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, it'd be coming off global airports, probably. Where?
I'm not quite sure what you're asking.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm asking either. But what I'm asking is, there's a little airport called Cornwall Regional Airport,
All right.
and it's not bad, but it could use a little tailoring.
All right. We can bring it up here in a second if you got a few minutes to be patient.
Yeah, well, no, it's just that it. And where would that airport be? Like, is that in global scenery? Or?
No. Yes. Okay. Yes. But you don't fuck with global scenery. As a matter of fact, in my custom scenery, yeah, let me show you guys something. Scenery pack. See the bottom of my, this is my scenery.ini file.
Yeah.
I have disabled my global airports. I just want the airports. The global airports are every airport, 28,000 of them. And I don't fly those ones that are the 2D. So I took them all and put them in a disabled function there. But in this program, and remember the call sign, we'll do that here in a second. We'll bring in a brand new one and take a look at it. I'll actually do it in Widowmaker. That'll be the cool thing. All right, real quick. Let's go to put it here. Ramp starts. So ramp start type is going to be a tie down. It's going to be turbos and props, which is fine. And it's going to be size A, and it's going to be general aviation, and it's going to be right there. And I'll show you what we're going to do. Solid yellow. Right. And runway. Here. 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 Put that there. Put that there. And you can create as many groups and categories as you want. Save. Export. Reload. And then once this thing loads, if we had AI traffic, the ramp start would be there. Taxiways. Well, I don't know why my taxiways aren't showing up, but regardless. A pretty quick, very, very quick demonstration.
Excellent.
All right, but now we're going to do one more thing if you guys have time. Al, we get rid of this.
And you want to do the boundaries too, right?
Yeah, what you want to do, boundaries and exclusion zones. Whoops, I just closed it. Yeah, so watch what happens here. Bring it back in. So a boundary zone is the it's what X-Plane uses to make sure that everything inside is kosher. You don't want roadways and shit to blow over. So, we don't want any markings. We don't want any lights. We can put markings on it, but we don't want any. And all you do for the boundary is start, click, 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 doop, boom, boom. And again, I'm doing it real quick. That would be my boundary. And that's all you got to do. And shove that on the bottom. All right, so all right. Right. Al, what was that airport? You said it was
Well, it's CYCC.
CYCC. All right. Main menu, flight configuration, change. Cornwall Regional.
Correct.
Well, somebody's got something there. Got one ramp start. Let's see what it looks like.
Well, I mean, it's got a few things.
Okay.
It's got the hangars, and it's got like, I don't know who did it. It's not bad.
We'll take a look and then we'll open it in WED and you can tell me what you want.
Well, I'd have to go on Google Earth and then look at it's missing a couple buildings. And,
Yeah, Dave could redesign M05 if he wants to.
so
Yeah,
where you
listen, I'm gonna be dropping out here in the next few minutes. Nancy's got to go. I gotta take her. So
That's fine.
you got
I'll
nothing.
be back. Your tape, your video on this. I'm gonna watch it. I'll finish it up.
No big deal.
Okay.
Oh shit, you got nothing, Dave.
I will.
Oh.
All right.
End up with the same thing I get.
Yep. Hold on.
Okay.
Scenery. Gateway.
Dave, don't play.
CYCC. Whoops. CYCC Cornwall Regional. There's the latest one. The 3D was done before the WebBot one. That's interesting. We'll just download it. This might not work the way I want to. CYCC scenery pack. Drag it to custom.
Did you load up the jar for the web, for the ortho before you load up?
Yeah, I'm going to do that here in a second. It's exactly what I'm going to do. Before you open up WED, you got to open up the Wedomaker. Yeah, okay. No big deal. That didn't work, so watch what we do here. We're going to quit X-Plane real quick. And where is Wedomaker? CYCC, not CYCC. CYCC's not in there. What the fuck? Get rid of that. Custom scenery. CYCC is in there. Okay. I don't know. Can you guys see? Hold on. Oh, you were watching it. I just killed it.
You're doing CYYC.
Hold on. File. New window. Control C. Control V. Did I download the wrong one? No, I have CYCC in my custom folder. CYCC. CYCC is there. Do you know the name of it? Oh. No, hold on.
The name of the airport?
Yeah, what's the name of CYCC?
Cornwall Regional.
Cornwall Regional. And let's refresh.
This is okay, Dave. You don't have to bother.
Oh no, it's a matter of me not being beat by a fucking computer.
That's the
Yes,
only
you
thing
said-
gonna beat him.
You sound like Mike. Mike doesn't get beat by a computer.
Weird.
What program are you in?
It's called Widowmaker.
Okay.
And basically what I'm trying to do is I know it's in there. I mean, I know it's in my custom scenery. And Widowmaker will allow me.
Well, I don't think it's in custom scenery. I don't know where it is. Like, it isn't in my custom scenery, but when I bring it up, it shows up.
Oh, hold on. Maybe silly me is doing something.
Yes, what?
Sorry, boys. Mental fart. It's not going to show up until you start X-Plane one time and get out. It's not in the INI file. That was my problem.
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from. I know I can just when I'm downloading X-Plane, I can just go CYCC and it pops up. And I'm kind of impressed. I don't know where it came from or who did it or.
Well, there's two versions. There is a default, and some guy actually did some work on it.
Well, they must have because like I can't. It's pretty accurate. I would say it's not default because it's got these little hangers off in the way, and it's got.
Well, they've got a long way with that, including custom designed airports guys have submitted and put it into the releases of X-Plane. Like my hometown, Rochester, New York, its airport sucked. When I got to 1121,
And it was there?
that one got a lot of love.
Yeah,
Downloaded it, just had the hangars and the planes, the runways were cleaned up, and it's perfect.
right. And my airport, here it is. My airport in Peru was not in there. And then I did it.
Way to find out is to go to that global scenery map, that website.
Yeah.
Get that airport and it'll tell you either download or it's been included in what version of X-Plane is included in.
You talking about the gateway?
Yeah.
God bless it. Right.
That means it's custom designed. They like the design. They put it in.
I may just open the damn thing up in WED. It's that one.
What am I doing?
Fuck it. All right. Cornwall Regional. Open it. File. Import. CYCC. Cornwall. Next. V. Import.
There it is. That's it. There's the buildings.
Okay, so let's go to explain real quick. And then you can say, put something here, and I'll put it there. And then when I save it, it's on my computer, and every time I go there, it'll be there.
Okay.
But before I'm done here in about 30 minutes, I want to show you Wetomaker when it really does work, because it's really cool.
So where did you find this airport, Dave?
Which airport? CYCC?
Yeah.
Off the gateway. I just grabbed it.
Gateway.
Yeah.
Okay. And somebody worked on it, did they?
Yeah, but what's interesting, I don't know if the dates are correct. Somebody worked on it back in 14, and then the computer redid it in 15. So we're going to see what this thing looks like. Usually it's the other way around. Usually the computer does early versions. And then anybody coming along does it afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool when it works. David, did you leave, old man?
No, I haven't left yet.
Okay.
I'm,
Did,
I'm, I'm, I'm biding my time. I'm waiting to.
I understand.
Lordy comes through and says it's going. We're gone.
Okay. Don't forget your legal pad next to your computer.
72 SP performance limits.
And there's Cornwall on the Hudson, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, that's okay. You just swing around. If you just swing around the other direction, you'll see a bunch of little red hangars off in the northeast.
Yes, sir.
Just swing right around.
Yes, sir.
Keep swinging. There you go. Those hangars exist out there.
Okay, what doesn't exist?
Okay. What doesn't exist is if you go to the main hangar, swing around. Excuse me, the main terminal building, I guess you call it. I don't know. Yeah, right there. There's a hangar. No, go.
I know. You're behind me, remember.
Yes. Okay. There's a hangar. There's a hangar out in that field. See those fields out there? There's bigger hangars out there. So, but I mean, I'd go on Google Earth and get them. But they've expanded here and put some hangars in there. And if you swing around,
Which way? Left or right?
which I totally understand what you're doing. So that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's really good. It's that terminal building's totaled wrong. You know what I mean? They just put something in that was sort of okay. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it just has to be a little bit better building chosen there. Another building put out in that grass field with some, and then another building has to be, in that grass field there has to be another.
Right here where the mouse is spinning, and wait a second.
Yes.
Okay. Michael, exactly what I was going to tell you. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I can see the boundary. That's that green thing.
Right.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I get the idea. I'm getting the idea of this.
Is it a terminal building, or is it, what kind of building is it?
No, it'd be hangars in there. Hangars that hold their Cessnas, and they got Cessnas and Seminoles in there. So they're not very big hangars.
All right.
Those low types. I don't know about that one. I'd say more like that. That kind of hangar. Yeah, there'd be something like that in there. And then there would be, they would have paved into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So basically, we also got to do. Where's the boundaries? Click off.
No, I totally get this, Dave. Go on. Move on to Mike's, because what I personally would do, I would go to Google Earth, and I'd get an overview of the size. And there's a way that you can overlay Google Earth on this too.
Yes, there is. All right.
I've done that part. Yeah.
File, new window, and Widowmaker. All right, so we're going to pick an airport that we definitely have. We'll go to Aurora.
What do you do about airports that don't show up on your list?
You got to put them in custom scenery because that's where it's bringing it from.
My custom scenery doesn't show up. When I go into this program here,
Yeah.
Widowmaker, like Key West is in my custom scenery, but it's not on the list.
It's not on the list.
Is that Widowmaker just WED-O-maker?
WD-O-maker. So basically what you want to do is you want to frame it in the window as tight as possible. We'll just go like here. Okay? And then you take your levels. I usually use 17. You can do 18, doesn't matter. And then you're going to make visible in WED. It's going to build tiles, 496 of them. It'll take a few moments. Click OK. You can actually get rid of that. Open up WED.
So you made tiles for. You made ortho really basically for that.
Yes, just for this area.
Yeah. Yeah, there they are.
So now you can go in,
In much greater detail.
much greater detail. You can line up your runways. You can see where lights are. Get rid of the objects. I mean, there's so much you can do.
You just created another problem for Mike.
No, that's half the fun.
More, I say problem, more fun time, more work.
But what I like about this is when you zoom in, you can see exactly where the building's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a parking lot. Now, if I had done this at 19, this, what you're going to see on your stream here in a second, would be crystal clear.
Okay, I'm here in wrestling. I'm probably going to be gone. I'll catch you guys later.
You'll see me maybe tomorrow night.
Okay, buddy.
All right, man.
Again, thank you.
Yep.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. What do you think? Do we get any progress done or not?
Oh, hell yeah. Great. But Dad's got to figure out the airport that's going up. I'll figure that out.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop the recording at least.